Yeah. So how's business, mate? It's good.
He's going to Dublin.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
Where is this treehouse? Oh, excellent! And you're hoarding food as well, so that's good.
Food and look, Bongo is under.
Okay, it's a good safe place for a bird.
Tatty's bits.
So what foods have we got here?
We've got biscuits, bars,
Yeah,
baked beans,
lots of things beginning with a B.
mango.
I think some peaches.
And I got my own fruit biscuits.
Of course you
These are
do.
my own. These are on. If you get some test, these are my food,
Yeah.
and those are our food.
Okay, good to know.
Silly.
Oh, it cuts well, Brian.
Is it?
Yeah. Now,
Aren't you supposed to blow the candle up first?
oh, I am.
Make a wish, Pat.
Ready? Hey, let me take that.
Yeah, fine, but I don't feel like I had it
What do we do?
You sit down and James talks absolute rubbish at you.
over there.
Yeah, over there.
Sheesh.
Watch out, massive trip hazard.
Trip hazard.
I don't think I could be quite as professional as you are.
So this is an attempt to record a podcast, although there's a man drilling in the wall. So what you have here is software control of the Vision Mixer. That's your program. This is your multi-view, so you can switch the things by pressing different buttons, like so, and that cuts.
It makes it feel
Over here.
more enclosed.
Yeah, it does.
And that's what's happening.
Lights, and the lights working in the cameras.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Good morning. It's Friday. I've barely filmed anything all week, and I'm massively behind on the vlogs. And I have all my excuses ready, and I will be laying them out to you as soon as I've gone for a walk. So, it is the 25th of January, and about an hour ago I uploaded the vlog from Christmas week. That is how behind I am. It's a full month. I don't think it's ever been this bad. I don't think it means anything other than I'm a bit lazy. There have been a few eye-opening wake-up moments in regards when I've been actually looking back through the footage from the last month and trying to play catch-up, which I'm doing today. But broadly speaking, I blame it on being in an office 5 days a week for the last month. And a fun office though it's been, it changes the way that your brain manages time. By that I mean that because you're constantly working on somebody else's project and somebody else's time, everything feels like it's going more slowly, but equally you don't have any. So you never think, oh, I better do a bit of a vlog here, or I better go for a walk there, because you're working on someone else's time. And what that has meant is that I've filmed very little indeed in the last 3.5 weeks. I'm making up for it a bit today by going for a walk and talking to myself. But it's quite alarming how little. And that's why I remember when I was at Global, the same thing used to happen. I would film about 80% of the vlog at the weekend, and then the last 20% would probably be Kerry. And that would be the whole vlog. And that's what happens when you work in an office. So next week is the last week I'm doing 4 days in the office. Today I'm at an event this evening, so that's my 5th day. And come February, my time will be back to my normality. And so the vlog will probably recover a bit. So apologies, I almost didn't realise I'd done it, but I have, so there we go. And by it, I mean not uploaded any vlogs and barely recorded anything. So I'm now consciously aware, I'm chasing the backlog, and things will return to normal as soon as possible. The other consequence of me having been at WebVid since the 3rd of January, every workday, is that, oh, except for Crystal's birthday obviously, is that I haven't been into Kew Gardens at all, and that is shocking. At least by my standards, it's ridiculous. I think I was in here just about the very last day of the year, I think, possibly last year, nearly a month ago. That's nuts. The other weekends we've just had things on and haven't been able to go during the week, so it feels slightly weird being back. But it's also disproportionately warm for this time of year today, so it's been really cold, icy most mornings, and then today and tomorrow it's actually quite pleasant. So it's nice to see how many flowers have been fooled. We have camellias in denial here, lots of them. They've been in denial since December, frankly, because that was really unseasonably warm. The gardens next to my flat on both sides have crocuses springing up, which is absurd. They started springing up right at the beginning of the month, and they're really confused now, as you would be. I'm going to see if there's anything more I can show you in the gardens. It really is very pleasant today, much to my surprise. I've been wrapping up super warm, wearing a balaclava to work, and today there's blue, and you don't actually need gloves. It's very nice. It won't last. According to the forecasters, we'll be back to very cold conditions come next week, but got to make the most of these things when they come. So I also can't really justify going a full month without coming to Kew again, so that's not going to happen. There are a few other things I need to tell you about. Let's just go around this corner and then I will explain. So this year there is quite a bit of potential travelling to be done. Some of it is definite, some of it is still not confirmed. So let's start with what could be first, which is a possible trip to Madrid in a couple of weeks' time to go and film some stuff with WebVid. Look at all of these silly crocuses and the daffodils as well. Insanity. So yes, possibly 13th, 11th, 12th, 13th of February could be in Madrid, and then in March could also possibly be in Milan, but that might not be me. Still waiting to find out on that one. And then myself and Crystal are going on a little trip to the Cotswolds in, what's that, beginning of March? I think it is, yeah. That is just a bit of a getaway for a nice little cottage on the southern edge of the Cotswolds. And then we've got a trip for our anniversary at the end of April to Seville, so that's excellent. So that's 2 definites and 2 maybes in the next 3 months or so. And then there's also a maybe Switzerland again this year in some form. The bit that we'll probably do is where I've been going for years, the Bernese Oberland. The bit we'd like to add on is where we went last year, the Italian border, Switaly as we call it. And then I'll probably be filming in the States again at some point, August, September time. Possible filming in Russia at the end of August. So there's a lot going on, is what I'm getting at. And I'm quite excited about it, especially when it gets cold again next week and I'll be like, oh, I can't be doing this English nonsense. So that's all looking quite promising. Right, let's get back in the habit of doing the word of the week at the right time. So it is Friday, it is time for the word of the week. All I have been talking about broadly is how all of the vlogs have been late and how everything I'm doing has been late. So the word of the week is going to be late. So, first of all, in German, late is spät. Spät is late in German, and in Italian, late is in ritardo. In ritardo is late in Italian. So there we go, that was late in German and Italian, and that was this week's word of the week on time. I guess I haven't really told you why I've been spending 5 days a week in the office. In January, I was asked late December whether I'd like to come and help project manage some videos and things for a large client. So that is why I've been at WebVid every day, pretty much, bar Crystal's birthday. In January, that's what I've been doing. A bit of that, been building a new podcast studio and trying it out. So that's been my January. It's been a bit different, but that's why I've been there. My phone battery does not like temperature, so I don't know how much more I'll be able to film before I get home. So I might think it's mild, but the phone definitely does not. Nice to be back in the temporary house though. It looks cool. Now that my phone's recharged, I didn't really tell you what I'm doing this evening. I am going to an award show at the Hilton on Edgware Road to moderate a crowd screen. So not the most interesting thing in the world, but I have other work to do, so I'm taking my laptop. I'm going to head over there now. I've never been to this Hilton before. Who knows? It could be fascinating. It's a big ballroom, as you might imagine, which is very pink and purple because all award shows seem to be pink and purple for some reason. Anyway, this is where the awards is happening later. But before that, there's a drinks reception downstairs. So this is an identical room 2 floors down, which is where the drinks reception is happening in about an hour and a half. There's a surreal view over the, I guess this is the M40 coming into London. Well, no, the A40. It's the A40, yeah. From the 14th floor of the Hilton Edgware Road. There is Edgware Road Station. Down below us, I think that's the Circle Line bit. It looks a bit different with like 1,000 people in the room, doesn't it? Quite bustling, you know.